Check out this thing, huh? Is that cool or what? Zard pipes? Oh man, this is going to be a blast. Howdy y'all, Fuzzy Biker here at Baxter Cycle in the mighty metropolis of Marnie in one of the shop areas. Look what I got behind me today. This is the animal. I did a video on this bike, a riding video the other day. What a hot rod, what a hot rod. This is a work in progress, and the guys that are working on this are in India right now, so I'm kind of stealing this video without permission. They're in India, what are they going to do, right? When I did the video the other day, I really didn't cover a lot of little details, so I thought I'd kind of do that today. And I'm going to just start with the most obvious thing. Big old Zard pipe. Isn't that just a beautiful thing? You know, that pipe gets a little warm. That's one of my favorite motorcycle pipes brands. And this is one of my favorite pipes for the Interceptor. And this, of course, is not an Interceptor, but it's got the same engine. So this is the Super Meteor 650, kind of. Looks a lot like one, doesn't it? Oh, is it fun to ride? I love the sound. The sound is amazing. I think the pipe was made for an Interceptor, but they made it work on this bike, and it sounded beautiful. It performed well. I was just and the baffles are still in it, so those must go, right? Jumping over here, foot pegs. Some of you noticed this in the video. That's a temporary thing. That was just done there so we could ride it around the block a few times. They put these wide foot pegs on there. I have that on my Super Meteor. Gotta have those. Absolutely. They make all the difference in the world. Jumping up here. Those are not the stock handlebars. Those are, I don't know what kind of handlebars those are, but they're chrome for one. They're a little narrower. They've got that kind of a bullhorn kind of a look to them, you know. Oh, the grips are different too. Just noticed that today. Look at that. I like that. Maybe I don't think those were on there the other day when I rode this. I love barrel-shaped grips. That is beautiful. Metal gas cap. Somebody asked me if that was metal, and it definitely is metal. I opened it up and checked it out. But the oil cover has a metal cover over it. Metal tank, metal fenders. It's a metal fender and they cut it. They're going to paint that, so that's all going to get some work done to it. So that's another thing they did. Jumping back here, they cut the fender off. They changed all this. They've got an idea for the license plate. They put this nifty metal taillight, stoplight on there. Just gorgeous. They're going to do blinkers back here. They haven't decided how they're going to do it yet, but they're going to do that. Tires now. That's a really interesting one. This says Adventure Trail. Not sure what brand that is. 800s, 805, E805 is what it says. Shinko, okay, that's a Shinko. And let's get a look at the tread. Ready? Do the, I love it, I love it, I love it. Handles like a dream. These bikes are just a hoot. Royal Enfield really does it right. If you're ever in the mighty metropolis of Marnie, Iowa, get yourself over here to the Derailed Grill right there. Good eats, good eats. It's a torque monster. Beautiful, beautiful. And then on the front, I'm going to guess it's a Shinko, but I don't know. Yeah, it is. Shinko Adventure Trail E804. Beautiful. They took the front fender off. They're going to do something different here. They've got a plan. They don't always share their exact plans with me, so I'm going to have to learn as you all learn. I don't know why I'm giving you all these stock specs. There's nothing stock about this thing. This thing is a real... It's an animal. It's an animal. It's a vicious animal. And as soon as we learn, we'll put it all together. They've got something going on here. It's coming in the mail. It'll take care of that. Just a really neat thing, isn't it? So when I rode this the other day, one of the neat things, and I didn't really show this in the video, but around town, we live in Marnie, which is, I don't live in Marnie, but we're in Marnie. About 100, 160 people here. Bugging around town, especially in the outskirts of town, every time I turn the gas, that car would spin. It'll spin, it'll spin. Oh, what a hoot, what a hoot. An absolute joy. So this is a real torque monster. I was just absolutely blown away with that. I think they're going to take this off too and do something different down here. It's just a fun motorcycle. They've ordered, they're going to get paint. The paint's going to be different on this hot rod too, among other things. Like I said, they don't always tell me what they got planned, so for good reason probably, right? Hard to keep a secret when you tell a guy with a video camera. but just a beautiful thing, isn't it? I have my own Super Meteor, and I've got 2,400 miles on it, 2,435, something like that on mine already. And I've just fallen in love with it. It's just, these are just wonderful bikes. I rode mine down to Carthage, Missouri, and back a couple days ago. 700-mile ride in 2 days, and it was just an absolutely wonderful thing. It's a bike that I think is going to be like one of those ones I talk about 20 years from now. It's really that good for me. It suits my kind of riding just like that. And they've taken that motorcycle and done this to it. Some of you are going to think, why would you do that to such a wonderful bike? Well, because you can, and it's beautiful. This is also very, very interesting, isn't it? I'm just going to jump over here. This is a Royal Enfield. I think it was a 59, and this was sold in America. This is as an Indian. It was made by Royal Enfield for the Indian company, sold in America. In England, this was sold as a Super Meteor. So it was the same basic bike, different fenders. I think the tank was different, but it was sold over there as a Super Meteor. So this was the grandfather Super Meteor to the modern Super Meteor. And I just, they don't have the full seat on that bike anymore, but I was noticing when I did the other video that this seat actually mimics the modern Super Meteor seat. But isn't that, you know, parallel twin, 692 cubic centimeters, just quite a bike, isn't it? These things are beautiful, and I love them. I see a lot of real bright future in these. Now, the one I have, I've got trips planned next year. Well, we'll talk about that in another video. But anyway, isn't that just a beautiful machine? Hey, my friends, if you all are interested in a brand new Royal Enfield Triumph classic British bike of any type, need parts, accessories, doodads, thingamajigs, anything at all, get yourself over here to Baxter Cycle in Marnie, Iowa, or go to baxtercycle.com. They ship all over the planet. Those guys can help you out. Make sure you tell them Fuzzy Biker sent you. Now, life is good. It's a beautiful day, and I'm going to go ride another motorcycle. Wahoo! Hey, little addendum. Like I said, I'm getting good at those real quick. I've been calling this bike the Animal. It is an animal. That's not its name. We haven't decided. They haven't decided on a name yet. I've been calling it an Animal because it's a real beast to ride. It's just a lot of fun. What a beautiful machine it is, huh? Just, it is. What's a good name for it? Y'all tell me. Post down below, would you? Get out there and ride, my friends. Wahoo. Now this 350 Classic is not a dirt bike, of course, but it does pretty well with this stuff. Let's see what's up here. Ha! Ha ha!